mean, I just don't know how that happened. All of our family is just extremely happy to have Courtney accept Matthew. And we thought that this was the best thing that could happen to him for about, how long has it been? Longer than that. So we think that's a really good thing. And I know for Courtney, it's got to be a little bit daunting, you know, because there is this side of Matthew that was explored at last night's rehearsal dinner, which is, you know, the dive bar kind of thing. I think he's done that thing, you know, that the priest mentioned, where, you know, when we were children, now we put those away. I think that he's along that, but in case he's not, you know, I know that you will help show him, and it may be a little daunting. So what I wanted to provide you with was some hope that he is not irredeemable, that he can be improved. And so what this is as a family, it's a little bit of background. As a family, even as when I was a child, we'd be driving along. We did a lot of cross-country drives. We lived in Oklahoma, we lived in Wisconsin, we were going to South Dakota every summer. And my dad would sing out, "Oh, look, dear Zing, there must be so many Chinese around writing letters." What's that?
He is not
then he'd
doesn't make any sense.
You know, there's another one, his favorite was Pass with Car. And I'm like, Pass with Car, what's that, you know? But it was a little funny, the 25th time, and we put up with it. Our favorite was the one to sign, "Watch out for falling rock," which you all know is a sign posted all over the United States by the Sioux tribe, who are still looking for a lost warrior falling rock. You can ask my cousin Troy to tell you the story if you need to. So anyway, there were lots of these kinds of signs. But as you all know, that at least 80% of the time, Matthew is a somewhat quiet person, not quite as outgoing as his 3 sisters. And so you're never quite sure if he's absorbing these pearls of wisdom that you're giving him. You know, did he really get "Dear Zing"? You know, I mean, I don't know. And so one time when we were about 5, he was about 5, we were driving back from Rhode Island to Connecticut in my Chevy Chevette that didn't have a reverse gear. This is a different story. It was actually about this time of year. There was a little bit of a mist. It was about 30 degrees. Driving along 95. Sarah is asleep in the back. They're both in little booster seats, you know, all strapped in. And Sarah's got her head on his shoulder, you know, and he's like putting up with it. He put up with whatever she did until she was about 16. And, you know, we're just driving along, nothing's going on. The next thing I know, it's fishtailing all over the place. And then I get it under control. Chevette's kind of a miracle. And we're driving, and Matthew goes, "Bridge freezes before road surface." I'm like, yeah. And he has a wicked sense of humor. So that was what came to me as I was trying to give you some hope, that even if he doesn't listen or show that he's listening, he actually is. He does pay attention. So if you repeat it often enough, he'll eventually get it. And 2, he does have a sense of humor, which I think all of us know in marriage is extremely important. And it may be a little bit pointed sometimes, but it is funny. And so what I'd like to wish to you is that you go through life learning together, laughing together, and being happy together. To Courtney and Matthew.